Hello students, we are studying chapter 1 of your book, that is nutrition in plants. Till now we have studied that the nutrition in plant is of two types, autotrophic nutrition and heterotrophic nutrition. In autotrophic nutrition, they can prepare their own food, whereas in heterotrophic nutrition, they can't prepare their food. We have studied that for the preparation of food, they need carbon dioxide and water. From these two things, they prepare their food, which is in the form of carbohydrate. Now, in addition to the carbohydrate, they need more nutrients also. Some of them they can prepare in their body, like the protein, etc. And for the protein formation, they need minerals. So, from where they get that mineral? That mineral, or simply you can say the nutrients, they get it from the soil. When we grow the crops in the fields, the plants utilize the nutrient of the soil, and as a result the soil become less the soil become less fertile, or you can say the amount of nutrient in the soil decreases. We know that plants continuously take nutrients from the soil in order to synthesize food. As a result of this, amount of nutrient in the soil decreases. So now the question arises, how these nutrients replenished means again put into the, or you can say restore in the soil. So the nutrients in the soil are replenished by adding fertilizers and manure. Fertilizer and manure contain plant nutrients and minerals like nitrogen, phosphorus and potassium. All these nitrogen, phosphorus and potassium, these nutrients or minerals are essential for the growth and development of the plants. Another way to replenish soil to grow is to grow leguminous crop. As I told you already, the leguminous crop, the crops which are having their fruit in the pod shape. The examples are gram, peas, pulses, etc. So another way to replenish the soil with the nutrient is growing leguminous crop in the soil. The bacteria called rhizobium can take atmospheric nitrogen and convert it into a soluble form. As I told you earlier also, that though the nitrogen is in very high percentage in the air, it is present in the air, but the plants cannot utilize that nitrogen. Directly, they cannot take nitrogen from the air, though they can take carbon dioxide from the air, but they can't take the nitrogen from the air. How they can take the nitrogen? They can take the nitrogen when it is mixed in soil in a soluble form. For that purpose, nitrogen must be converted into its compound, that is nitrate and nitrites, and then it is mixed in the soil. Then only the plants can take it. So a bacteria which is known as rhizobium, about which we have studied in the symbiosis or the symbiotic relationship, it lives in the root nodules of the leguminous plant, and there they convert the atmospheric nitrogen into its soluble form. But the rhizobium cannot make its own food. So it lives in the roots of gram, peas, moong, beans, and other legumes and provide them with the nitrogen. In return, plants provide food and shelter to the bacteria. So what we know about from this relationship, that it is a relationship of give and take. Rhizobium give benefit to the plant by providing them nitrogen, and plants benefit the rhizobium bacterium by providing it food and shelter. So plant and bacteria have a symbiotic relationship here. So this symbiotic relationship between the plant, leguminous plant and rhizobium bacteria play a very important role in replenishing nutrients into the soil. So it means that the nutrients which are important for the plant growth, they must be put back into the soil. Why? Because by the continuous use of the nutrients by the plants, the amount of nutrient in the soil decreases, and to make it available for the next plant crop, we must replenish them. So how can we replenish it? The plant nutrients are replenished or put back in following two ways. First one is by adding fertilizers and manure, and second one is by growing leguminous crop. So you know about the fertilizers and manure. In the previous classes, you have studied about it. What is fertilizer? These are chemicals which are chemically synthesized in the factories, and they are basically compounds of nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium. Nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium, these are those minerals which are essential for the plant growth. So, fertilizers are chemical compounds which are added by the farmer in the soil after the uh, when they grow the crop in the field. After that, they add the fertilizer in the crop for providing crop with the proper amount of nutrients. If the plant does not get proper amount of nutrients, they cannot grow well. The amount of the production will be decreases, and the amount and quality of the production also will decreases as a result of less nutrients. So for that replenishment, they add fertilizer and manure. So I have told you about the fertilizer. Now manure. It is a but naturally formed organic material which is rich in the humus, and it is also having microorganisms. The manure is prepared from the farm waste and the cow dung, etc. It is not having any chemical in it. That's why it is very good for the field and crop. If we compare the fertilizer and manure, the manure is more beneficial because it only provides the nutrients. It doesn't harm the soil as well as the plant also. But excess use of fertilizer may damage the crop, and it will change the chemical composition of soil also. So excess use of fertilizer is not so good. Manure can be used in place of fertilizer, and it is preferable also. But it doesn't provide that much nutrient that much is provided by the fertilizers. The two most common fertilizers are NPK and urea. Now the second method, of which already we have studied, that the nitrogen can be replenished by growing leguminous crops. Leguminous crops, if the farmer has grown the leguminous crop in the field, then after that crop, if he is going to grow the next crop, he doesn't need to add fertilizer in its field, because when the farmer has grown the leguminous crop in the field, the soil become rich in the nitrogen content, as the leguminous crop is having rhizobium bacteria which is doing the conversion of atmospheric nitrogen into its soluble form and mixes it into the soil and make it available for the plant. So the replenishment of nutrient in the soil is very much necessary for the plant growth. It is done by two ways, either by adding fertilizer or manure or by growing leguminous crops.